Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students of 9th class. I am Faiza Habib, Senior SST. I'm your English teacher, and today we are going to discuss about the paragraph writing, how you are supposed to write a good paragraph. Students, first of all, before we are going to discuss the different details about the paragraph writing, first of all, we must know about what actually paragraph writing is. So we are going to study the definition of paragraph over here. A paragraph is a number of sentences grouped together and relating to one topic or a group of related sentences that develop a single point. What have you got through this definition? Yes, I am going to tell you that a paragraph on a theme or a subject is a short piece of meaningful composition. Students, it avoids elaborate details of the subject. It is a complete unit in itself. It is not split up into different paras. And it is very much brief, precise, and to the point treatment of the subject. It has a shape, format, and style of its own. So, one more thing is that the paragraph, it shows your command of vocabulary, grammar, and idiomatic expressions as well. Students, it also indicates your degree of knowledge of the subject under discussion, because you are supposed to have adequate knowledge and information relevant to the subject, and your choice of vocabulary should be appropriate in this regard. Because students, what I suggest you is that you are supposed to study as much as you can, because only this is the way that you can write a good paragraph. Because the more knowledge you have, the more word bank, the more vocabulary you are having, the more good or excellent paragraph you can write. So you are supposed to read, students, whatever may come across you, like magazines, fictions, newspapers, commercials, and advertisements. Because all these things, they give you they increase the word bank of yours, and that is going to be really fruitful for you people while writing the different compositions like paragraphs or essays or anything other. So students, this is all about the definition of the paragraph writing. As I have already told you that this paragraph should be strictly small in size or word limit. The unnecessary details should be strictly avoided in the paragraph, and all the things, all the information, all the things which are going to be discussed in the paragraph, they should be directly linked up with the topic sentence. Then students, come on to the we should also discuss some technicalities of the paragraph writing. So for that matter, I must tell you about some principles of paragraph structure. Let us see them one by one. Number one is unity. Students, what actually unity means? Unity means that each paragraph must deal with one topic or the idea. Actually, students, every sentence in the paragraph must be closely connected with the main topic of the paragraph, as we have already discussed. And the paragraph and every part of it must be the expression of one theme or topic. So this shows the unity of the whole paragraph, because all the sentences, they are directly or indirectly linked up with the topic sentence or the main idea. This brings the unity and harmony in the paragraph. Second number is order. Now, what actually order means? Order is actually basically the logical sequence of thought or development of the subject. Students, in paragraph construction, it's very important that whatever the information that you people are going to share with the others while writing a paragraph, that should be arranged in a very logical manner, and in a great sequence it should be arranged. And on third number, it is variety. It means that while writing a paragraph, you are supposed to avoid monotony and the repetition of the ideas and repetition of the words and the repetition of the vocabulary, repetition of idiomatic phrases, that should strictly be avoided. And though it is a paragraph, but in each and every sentence there must be something new but linked up with the topic sentence. Now, as far as your paragraph writing is concerned, students, there are 4 important things that you should keep in mind while writing a paragraph. Number 1 is topic sentence. Number 2 is supporting ideas. Number 3 is adding details. And number 4 is concluding sentence. Obviously, you must have understood the whole lot. Number 1 is topic sentence. Obviously, as we have already discussed it, that there must be a topic sentence when you are going to write a paragraph. That is of great importance. And all the other supporting ideas, they should be there, but they should be linked up with that topic sentence. And similarly, whatever the details you are going to add in this respect, that should also be directly or indirectly linked up with the topic sentence. And then there should be a concluding sentence. So both of these sentences, topic sentence and concluding sentences, are of great importance, but concluding sentence should be concluded on a positive note. This you should remember very well. Come on to the format of writing a paragraph. First of all, you can see on your screen that in the very first part, you will write down the introduction, then the body of the paragraph, and then there will be conclusion. But for that matter, students, you should remember one thing, that there must be there's a word indent. Indent should be taken care while writing a paragraph. Now, what actually indent is? Indent means that students, when you are going to write down the introduction of the paragraph, or when you are going to write down the topic sentence, some space should be left, and after that the paragraph should be started. Like you can say that 3 to 4 words, the space of 3 to 4 words, that should be left, and after that the introduction of the paragraph must be started. This is called indent. It's of great importance while writing a paragraph. And the whole body and the conclusion, there should be harmony in writing a paragraph, students. It should not be like essay writing. As I have already told you, that essay is the composition of different paragraphs. So in essay we can write down the different paragraphs, and these paragraphs we don't bother about the indent as well while writing an essay. But because it is the single unit, as far as paragraph writing is concerned, it is a single unit. So that is why this single unit should be really taken care of while writing it down. Over here, I must tell you the difference between the paragraph and essay writing, so that it should be clear to you that what actually the difference that lies between the two. Students, over here you can see that here is a paragraph writing. A paragraph is a shorter version of an essay. Okay, and what is essays? An essay is a way of formal writing on a given specific topic. Okay, the second one is the extended or development of a paragraph leads to an essay, and the significant difference is the preparation time, writing time, and length. So now you see in both these points what you have got. What is the difference between the paragraph and essay? That paragraph is a shorter version of an essay, whereas essay is the combination of the different paragraphs. And paragraph is a very small unit, whereas essay, while writing down an essay, you can have a big limit of time. You can have the time and length can be extended. And then comes a paragraph has an opening sentence followed by supporting statements and finally a conclusion. Whereas traditionally an essay has 5 paragraphs, which includes the introduction, supporting paragraphs, and concluding paragraphs as well. So as we have already discussed, that paragraph is a single unit, whereas essay is the combination of the different paragraphs, which can be 5 or 6 in numbers. So students, this was all about the information about the paragraph writing, that what actually it is and how can we differentiate a paragraph and a essay. But now I am going to tell you that how to write a good paragraph. First of all, students, whatever the topic has been given to you, you are supposed to understand the topic very clearly. And until and unless you are not going to understand the topic, you cannot accumulate all the informations related to it. And number two is opening sentence should be very attractive or strong. It should be really attractive, so that the reader must at once be attracted towards the reading of a paragraph, that what actually it has been for what it has been written down. Thirdly, stick to the topic till the end of your writing. Students, in paragraph writing, it's of great importance that there should be a logical coherence between the ideas, but you are supposed to stick adherently to the topic itself. Use simple but clear language, and then avoid grammatical mistakes, and then end on a positive conclusion. Okay, so this is all about how to write a good paragraph. Students, end on a positive conclusion means, as I have already discussed before you people, that conclusion must be always should be ended on positive note. Now students, an introduction should have the idea about the topic which we are going to write. Then some useful tricks I must tell you. Try to engage reader with a strong opening sentence and give supportive statements. Use a good concluding sentence. Okay. Then the body of the paragraph should be full of supporting sentences about the topic to give an idea about your knowledge. And the conclusion of the paragraph should have the positive attitude or a solution about the topic given. Okay. Now come on to the sample, students. Trees are useful to us. Now this is the topic sentence. You can see it is of great importance. This is importance. It is really very much attractive, and it is catching the attention of the reader that how trees can be useful for us. So the topic sentence is, trees are useful to us. They clean the air around us. Now what are the benefits of it? Now it means that the topic sentence is sufficient and enough to tell us that in this particular paragraph you are going to see the different advantages and the different uses of trees. So the other details of paragraph, they are directly linked up with the topic sentence, and they are giving you some more information about the topic sentence, about the topic itself. Now trees are useful to us. They clean the air around us. They give us oxygen to breathe. On hot days, they give us shade. Trees are useful in many ways. We can use their wood, their leaves, fruits, etc. They help us to keep environment clean. We should save trees and plants more, and we should plant more trees. Now students, you have seen the sample, the example of the paragraph writing, that this is a very short paragraph. It is just to make you see, make you understand that how the paragraphs are supposed to be written down, and how you have seen that how the information related to the topic has been given in a very logical and coherent manner, so that the harmony of the paragraph is not going to be disturbed. And what is the important thing is that the concluding paragraph, the concluding word, the concluding sentence, what is that? That we should save trees and plant more trees. It means that the very first topic sentence, trees are useful to us, and the last line of the paragraph, that is we should save trees and plant more trees. Both these are introductory topic sentence or the concluding sentence, and the concluding sentence, as I have already told you, should be ended on a very positive note. So it is going to be ended on a positive note. Hopefully you must have got it, and you must have understood all about paragraph writing. And still students, if you find any sort of difficulty, you may ask me. I'm always there to help you out. And today I am going to give you the assignment of yours. Now students, while in keeping the view all above all information, you are supposed to write down a paragraph, that is how to keep a town clean. Okay, thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.